Hey, what's up you guys? This is MCLegoboy here with 75404, the Acclamator-class assault ship, 450 pieces of Clone Wars awesomeness. Like, dude, we're getting Clone Wars stuff built and made for, like, crazy, stupid fans like me that are just gonna buy up stuff that's Clone Wars and like all these years later. But yeah, like, if this was just the regular Archidans from Attack of the Clones, boring. Who cares? Whatever. The fact that it's got the Clone Wars red stripes on it, that makes all the difference, and that made me want to pick it up because now I can throw it in part of a space battle that I've had on display forever, but now we can add a little bit extra to it. So pretty cool to finally have this. And yeah, like, that's basically it. Not much else to say. I think because I have the invisible hand, I think it would be nice if there was a way to tip or angle it a bit more. Just having a static stand like that, it'll make it a bit difficult to display, because that's what I intend to do. But I think because of this little sign here, I might be able to hook it on right there and have it angled, resting up against the stand, because with where I intend to put it, it's going to be a bit more obscured. So anyway, I'm going to get to building now, because I'm not going to try and punch out those holes, at least not on camera. I got another review I got to start recording. So see you guys in a few seconds. Alright, time to talk about a set that doesn't really do a lot, but hey, it's pretty cool. So for $50, this is definitely worth it. It's awesome, and if you're a Clone Wars fan, like, yeah, you want to be getting yourself a copy of this, because, I mean, it was just really cool. It's an enjoyable experience. It's a neat looking ship. Because they include that red marking, it's made specifically for you as a fan of Clone Wars. So yeah, I'm trying to remember if there's anything in the instructions that I feel are important, because this is really kind of getting in the way. And first thing first, negative, I feel like the stand is a little too tall. If we could shorten this down to, like, even just, like, I don't know, four bricks, you know, because this is way too tall. I mean, I'm way up here, and I'm usually reviewing things down here with my hands, trying to make stuff work, and the camera is much lower. I mean, like it's usually down like this, and I can't. So and trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to have this displayed is a little difficult, because I want to put it down more like an angle, like this. If it could be angled, that would actually be pretty cool. But, you know, stand, we got the Acclamator-class assault ship, nothing else to it. A few decent snot pieces that link up right here. It's specifically designed to be on this one dark gray plate. So pretty neat and fairly stable. So, and then, yeah, I mean, what you see is what you get. Not much else to it. Looks accurate to me. So really the only things I have to complain about are things that actually make the set good. So I'm a bit critical of the Speed Champions series of sets, because they keep introducing new pieces that are pretty much like, they feel like they're only made to get the shaping on the cars perfect, instead of just using the pieces that you need, or like using the pieces that already exist to achieve the best car you can. And that's where this piece comes in. But it, you know, this and its mirror are used in this set and make it look great. So I don't know, I guess that makes me a monster. Because, I mean, like, I'm complaining about having new pieces, but, you know, like, usually we have to wait a couple years in Star Wars to get those new pieces to finally show up in a set. And now that we have them, you know. Similarly, we have these longer plates, or slopes, actually. I would... There we go. So these crazy looking long plates, these are actually, I think, these are the same as the 6x8 slope piece, but only in a 1x1 variant. So that's not actually too bad. And there are a number of the D-Snot piece in this set too. This thing's pretty crazy. Get a handful of those. So, yeah, you know, it's like, I'm critical of the Speed Champions line of sets, and yet they gave us the parts that we needed to make this set, which I love. So, yeah. When you do kind of open the doors down here, these are actually the loading ramps. You get see these little studs right here. They're representative of clone troopers. You get to see some of the insides too. Look at that. Some interesting building techniques. We have this new dark, or not dark, but like red-orange color. They are included in a very new angled Technic piece. It's labeled 7, but it's between a 1 and a 2. So, yeah, pretty neat. This is a pretty crazy looking slope piece with no studs on top. Interesting inclusion, to say the least. But yeah, other than that, I mean, there's nothing else to really say about this set. It looks great. Looks cool. So, I mean, the only other thing to do is compare it to the little mini version that came in the Planet series set with Coruscant. And yeah, this looks a lot better because the shaping is a bit more accurate, and it comes with the red markings, which are printed on there. These are nice printed big 4x4 plates, and these 2x2 plates are also printed with the open circle fleet. So yeah, I mean, there is nothing else to this. So really, like, for $50, it's what, like 400 some odd pieces. Give me a second. Yep, 450 pieces. Look, technically it could have been 45. It could have even been like $40 because there's a number of tiny pieces in here. Look at all these tiny little pieces. Got roller skates and Apollo studs and a couple other interesting things, but not really. Ooh, this is actually the first time that I've gotten a round blue with a hole through it, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, like, $50, a really enjoyable build. It was never tedious or boring. Probably the most frustrating part of the build are these engines, because they have you build them at the same time. But I would say reverse the way the roller skates are and how the instructions do, and not only just to have them be rotating opposite directions of each other. It's the way that they have you place them on there on one of them. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. It's not important. You know, just get the set, build it, have fun. There we go. So, yeah, just little small things that you'll enjoy, knowing that they're in there, and yeah, just a good set overall. A number of these newer wedges, because they're new to me. But yeah, so this has been MCLegoboy with 75404. Did I seriously put the box back over there? No, here it is. Jeez, I want to make sure I get this name right, even though I can read it right here on this plate down here. The Acclamator-class assault ship. Oh jeez, knocking things off the table. All right, see you guys.